Okay, so we're back, and of course, as you can see, we made some progress on the bird. I took all the feathers off of it. And you know, one of the things, it might not look very pretty right now, but he's gonna taste delicious. I'm gonna rinse him too. So I have to make you aware, this right here, this is a gland right here that we're gonna cut. Well, actually, I'm gonna cut the whole tail off. We don't need this. But this gland right here, if you don't take it off, what they do, this is full of oil. And what they do with these birds, they get it, rub it all over themselves to condition their feathers. But it doesn't taste very good. It's very sour. So you need to like take that off, you know. And so anyway, so now remember I've told you about water. Now that you have all of this off, you know, and it doesn't look, but it's going to look really nice after I rinse it. Water, 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 water. And then rubbing them like this also takes some of the feathers off that are left over. And this helps them cool as well. As you can see, it's already changing color because it's getting cooled down. Everything just rinse, 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 guys. Very important. We're gonna go through a lot of water. Sometimes I get cut off on a feather like this. And then just hit your entire table, you know.
And make sure you have stainless steel knives, because you don't want your knives to rust, huh? And then you can't use them, right?
And then what we're gonna do is now we're gonna clean the bird inside. This is almost like a little bit too long, you know, in the water. But this is the skin. Normally nobody eats anyway.
Oh.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go ahead and take out in here. There's this right in here. This is where, of course, everything goes in, the grain and all the food. Corn, it stores it right here before it goes into the stomach, and then it goes to the gizzards and grinds everything up, and then goes to the track. Anyway, I don't know too much about the chicken, so I'm just gonna make a slit right here. Cut this right here like this. And I don't use this here, the skin. So here it is right here. This is what you want to get out, and it's two veins. Of course, you got the throat.
No, well, I thought that was.
This is the breathing tube, and this is the food tube. And we're just gonna. There's this fatty, and you know, believe me, I busted these before.
Oh.
And one of the things that we have done is that we learn not to feed these birds several days before we we process them, because
you stick your finger back here, because the tail, it just, all the poop explodes, huh, Dad?
Yeah, so you just gotta work yourself through that.
It's kind of like skinning a deer. It's kind of like skinning a deer. If you think about it, you're doing the exact same thing, cutting a slit.
You gotta watch the camera so you can see, so people can see. And you know what? I'm not a professional at this. I don't do this to make money. I do this to save money. And see how it's like real empty. You don't want to cut into the meat. So you just gotta break it loose.
You cut into
it's empty. See, it's empty. There's no food in there, so not feeding them for a couple of days before really helps. to process a clean bird. There it is. The bag is empty. That's beautiful. And then you just like pull this as much as you can out. Reach your knife as far as you can in. And you take the bag out. It's empty anyway. That's good. Now we have that, and then just give this a little tug, because this you're gonna pull in from the inside.
Yeah.
On the back side of the bird, we have, this is the rectum or the angle, and then what I like to do is I like to squeeze. I like to push it like this and make two slits right here and one here, like this, and then I like to cut up here.
Oh, it's kind of like a door.
Yeah. And then just pull this down and have access to that cuts. And I'm gonna cut all this out right here. So you just you just gotta cut through that. Then once you have a little access to the cavity. Okay, in a turkey, this is what you would stuff, right?
Yeah.
So there's the cavity. Now you have access to the cavity.
Our goats are back.
Okay, now you have access to the cavity. There's the cavity. Right away, there's the liver. There's a gland on the liver. You don't want to pop that, because then it ruins everything. So what you want to do, you want to stick your hand in to the top and then just cut all the support.
Should I?
No. And what you want to do is that here's the thing. You see that right there? You don't want to bust that.
No, you've done that on a turkey and it smelled for the past night.
What you want to do is that you want to look at the organs, because it's just so important to look at everything, make sure that everything's healthy in there. And you would know something is different. Here's the heart, here's the liver, the gizzards right here. You know, normally people would save that, but we're not gonna save that. And here's the rectum right here. What we're gonna do is that, you see, these are the lines that I have made. So I'm just gonna cut the whole thing out. I'm not gonna save any of that. It's all gonna go away.
The heart's bigger than the hens, if you think about it. This one's huge, and even.
So this is the internals. I got everything. The liver, there's the things.
Heart.
Oh, the heart's right here.
No, the heart.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's way bigger than the hens.
So everything looks pretty healthy. I'm gonna throw that away, and then I'm gonna turn around and cut this gland out. See this gland right here? So I'm just gonna cut the whole butt out. When I was little, my mom used to feed us the butt, but you know what? I'm not little anymore. That's not my favorite part anymore. Done. Gland and butt, the whole thing. You don't need it. Then what you do is that you gotta get rid of the feet. It bends right here. So you just hold it right here. And then just
Make
go
it
away.
That's how they make your chicken legs.
Actually, you know, some people eat this stuff. They eat broth and all that.
Yep.
And that's it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy.
Yeah.
So you got to stick your hand in on both sides, and then just pull it out.
Look, show them that you can see straight through it.
Okay, the wind's picking up a little bit. Okay, so now that you have a clean bird, just run your hand in here a little bit, break up a little bit of the back, make sure the lungs are out. Okay.
Oh, there's a little piece of that little circle thing.
Yeah.
What's that?
Kidney.
Let me see it. Let me
That's
see
a
it.
kidney.
I want to hold it. Kidney.
Okay, so now water, guys. Water, 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 water.
It's a kidney bean.
Wash your hands before you start touching anything else. Wash your gear. And then you want to wash your bird. I like this. I like to do this. Okay, it looks like a totally different bird. This is a chicken. Actually, it was a rooster. Water, 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 guys. And then at this point, you can trim anything you don't want. Just keep on rinsing.
It's getting chilly.
Almost time to start a fire. See how it changed? This is nice, fresh, farm raised,
Chicken!
cage-free
Chicken! No.
chicken. And then what we
They
want
were
to
in
do,
a cage.
well, yeah, I mean, we put them in the cage so that way we could get them and
And I wouldn't
process
have
them.
to chase them all
Yeah.
over.
So then at this point, we want to put them in some
Cooler.
cool water. Okay, and then once it gets cooled in here, kind of helps the rinse too. Gets it up.
It also attracts bees.
Yeah. And then once we do that, then we put them in with the rest of these guys
Which is gonna
and
overflow.
really chill them. And chill them tonight. Chill them for maybe an hour or so, and then we put them in bags. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Any questions? Don't forget to comment. See you guys.
Bye.